Welcome to September the 10th. I'll start from 2017, work back to 2013, and take it from there. Something should not happen, but they do. West Australia exit is being seriously entertained because of their low return from GST. The problem is ALP governments anywhere, high tax and spend does not do good things to an economy. Curbs on development through economic vandalism means it is not in government's interest to prosper. For example, Northern Territory under Giles. When Giles wanted to develop gas and export to South Australia and Queensland, but Malcolm Turnbull would not facilitate the development. The point being that growing an economy is much better than getting handouts. The GST carve-up is never going to be popular anywhere, but WA getting 30% return while ALP basket case is getting 110% return on money paid for incompetence is unsustainable. But rather than arguing over the carve-up, the state has to develop natural resources. Victoria, under ALP's Dan Andrews, Queensland and South Australia under ALP2 are doing awful things to their economies. Andrews is pushing business away from Melbourne. South Australia is forcing businesses to move to other states and nations with their energy policies. Some years ago, ABC's Q&A had a program on AGW. It was 2012 and ALP were staggering with minority government. Clive Palmer went on the panel as a Conservative. I wore a bandana with an Australian flag motif, which I draped over my belly. Naturally, although I was front row, the camera never panned across me. Neither was my question chosen. The audience was supposed to be balanced. It didn't seem that way. ALP and Victoria have been caught rorting in a number of different ways. They have spent some $180 million on opposing an investigation to the Red Shirt Brigade, but the investigation is ongoing. Maybe they will collapse before the election next year. Maybe not. The press is not being even-handed in not reporting much into what the ALP do wrong, but inflating issues within the Liberal Party. Simon Frost, Liberal campaign director in Victoria, has gone to the ACT for the federal campaigns. The new director in Victoria has been supported by leader Matthew Guy, the president Michael Kroger, and apparently gave the best pitch. But a senior Lib, or many, are leaking at disquiet with his age, young, experience, and a previously failed campaign. It is reminiscent of when Turnbull and Bishop leaked about Credlin. The issues are grumbles which are nothing compared to the ALP rorts that the press are silent on. I'm not a Liberal, but I support them, and I will name the guilty parties and shame them if I can.